And as if that wasn't challenging enough, the article brings up another really disturbing trend. Digital violence. We're talking online harassment, doxing, that sort of thing. Nearly a third of these female execs have experienced it, and most just deal with it alone, blocking people, reporting it to platforms. They rarely seek professional help. In Asia and South America, it's even worse. Nearly half have either experienced it or seen it happen to someone close to them.
It really forces you to consider the environment they're operating in.
Yeah.
And interestingly, while, 68% of these attacks are from strangers, a significant chunk, 36%, actually come from colleagues or subordinates.
Wow. Colleagues or subordinates.
Right. And this reflects a deeper issue, doesn't it? This expectation that women leaders should just absorb hostility gracefully, you know, fix systemic problems with their own individual resilience, and keep performing at the absolute highest level while dealing with threats their male peers just don't face to the same degree. It's like they're leading under siege.
Yeah.
And think about the hidden cost, the mental energy that takes. Energy that could be going into innovation, into strategy, but instead it's spent navigating online threats.
So this ties into what the article calls the hidden cost of resilience. This shift back towards hard work and ambition as the key drivers. It means female leaders are essentially being pushed back into proving themselves constantly, even after decades showing they're competent, still having to work harder just to get what's often assumed for male colleagues.
And this is so critical because it means we're all kind of internalizing this message that leadership competence itself is less valuable than just raw effort, visible ambition. When strategic thinking takes a backseat to working hard, you're not optimizing for the best leadership, are you? You're optimizing for the most palatable version of female power, one that doesn't rock the boat too much because, frankly, it's too tired to. And the numbers back this up. 62% experienced bias or discrimination in the last 3 years. That number hasn't changed from 2023.
So no improvement despite all the talk.
Apparently not in lived experience for many. Corporate initiatives might be there, but the daily reality. I think they're just getting better at managing the bias, not that the bias itself is lessening.
So let's talk about what this means for organizations then. The article is pretty clear. This isn't just a women's issue. It's a massive inefficiency for the companies themselves. I mean, if your top leaders are spending energy proving they belong instead of creating value, if strategy matters less than just looking busy, and if the third of your leadership pipeline is dealing with regular digital harassment, you're just not getting the best out of your people, plain and simple.
Absolutely. And zooming out even further, the article notes that ESG priorities, environmental, social governance stuff, those are actually declining in focus, down 9 points from 2023. At the same time, these female leaders are reporting D&I efforts stalling. It suggests companies might be backing away from the very things that could fix these systemic problems.
The companies are asking female leaders to succeed in spite of the environment.
Exactly, rather than actively creating an environment where they can genuinely thrive without this constant battle. And think about this, 47% still have no transparency on equal pay. That's not just about money. It signals that the system fundamentally doesn't value their contributions equally.
And yet, here's the twist, right? The data also shows these women are getting results. Their companies are growing. Their AI projects are working. They're optimistic despite everything.
They are. They're achieving success, but the psychological cost. It's basically written between the lines of every single metric about what success now demands from them. It makes you wonder. When we praise female leaders for being resilient or adaptable, are we really celebrating their ability to just absorb dysfunction?
Instead of their ability to lead real transformation.
Precisely. The research shows they can clearly do both. But the question the article raises is, should they have to? What innovation gets lost when your best leaders are focused on survival, not vision? The data proves they're meeting these almost impossible standards. But again, should they have to?